Question 14. Solve the following equation for x. So this is an example of a question where it's not sort of obvious what the steps are to solve this equation, or at least it's not obvious to me. So my approach would be to just do some maths and see what happens. And in doing some maths and manipulating the equation, you might sort of see a way forward. So let's start off with the definition of a log, because that will be really useful in this question. So if we've got y to the power of a equals b, then we can also write that a equals log y b. And this is just the definition of a log. So you should know this already. So if we write down the equation in the question that we need to solve for x, then let me write this in a slightly different way using the definition above. So we have x to the power of log 5x equals 25. So if it's not completely clear how I've gone from here to here using the definition above, let me write it out a bit more explicitly. So here we have b equals 25, a would equal log 5x, and y equals x. So basically, if you just look at these two equations that define what a log is, you should be able to see how to go from this step to this step. Okay, next 25 equals 5 squared, and it'll become clear why I've done that in a second. So now if we take log base 5 of each side, we get this basically. Now, what's special about this? Well, we're just trying to isolate our x basically, so we can solve this equation for x. And now if we use the log power rules, you see that we can bring this power down outside of the log, so we get log 5x times log 5x equals 2 log 5 of 5. You should know, and if you don't, then it should be obvious from the definitions above that log 5 of 5 equals 1. So I can just get rid of this. And this is the same as log 5x squared, so I'll just tidy that up to make it a bit neater. Okay, so now it should be a bit clearer how we can solve for x. So we've basically got that log 5x equals plus or minus root 2. And then again, using the definitions above, x then equals 5 to the power of plus or minus root 2. And there's the solution.